Good morning, everybody. Friday, December 4th, 2020. Welcome to all of you. I'm just trying to get my thing on over here. It is Friday, TGIF. Let me see if that's coming up over there. Yay, there we go over there. And happy Friday, everybody. What is going on with you guys this morning? I'm just looking over my jewelry packet here for Monday. Let me turn down this side chat. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Dress code. Shorts or tank tops are not appropriate attire in the court. I wonder if a bikini is. I don't know. You think I could steal the show with the gold Dorito? What do you think? As a prospective juror, you were on telephone standby for 1 week. Oh, God. Hey, Zoe. How you doing, baby? Hey, money order. Good to see you. Lucky Beans, Sweet Pineapple, Treasure Vlogs, T, Mama Maria. How are you? Penny Pincher. Where would you tell them? Guarantee they don't pick you. I don't know. My gold bikini may be a disqualifier here. I'll tell you guys, I called in this morning. I called the clerk of the court of the Circuit Court of Sonoma County, and I said, hey, I just saw today that the state offices are shut down. She's like, not us. We're still rolling along. Watch me get cornholio working a damn case over there. Good Lord. How you doing, Allie? Good to see you. Hello, Cyanide. Nice to see you. Jen, what's up, my girl? How are you? I need you to open my box. Well, why don't we take care of that right now, okay? Oh, man. Now, I'm just going to show you, I'm not going to show you dress size, but there's no outside label on here, so I'm just going to ask you, if this is yours that came to me, so I'm going to sit this here for a minute. Shamay, good morning. Hi, Sissy. Sissy, I think I got something from yours too. I just want to get some confirmation here. Good morning, y'all. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Well, it was a very heavy thing, and being as our post office is the way it is these days, Zoe, it's lucky that it even got here. The way this guy tossed this thing over the counter really was crazy. Oh, man, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, man, she sent me a lot. Oh, woo, woo, woo. All right, look at that. And this is for my wonderful gal, Zoe. Happy Friday, everybody. Look at that, for Santa Claus. And if you don't know Zoe Small, I met her in Baltimore about a year and a half ago. She came up and stream sniped me on a morning stream. And, well, hell, we had a good time out there. And I'm looking forward to getting back in Baltimore. And I have to say, she lost her husband earlier this year, and it was very, I was very emotional. And I was very sad about that. And I told her, you know what, honey, you got another Baltimore gal here, and well, this is your family right here, and she's made a point to be here. I love her to pieces, a beautiful person, and we got little Santa for Santa Claus for Christmas time. And you guys aren't going to believe the stuff that she sent me out of here. This just absolutely blows me away. I mean, this thing is just fully loaded. Hot jewels, temporary tattoos. Look at that. As if Rosie's not hot enough, we have to take it up. We got to amp it up another level. I know I look a little wild this morning, right? Beautiful. Classic collection creates dozens of wrist, belly, ankle, foot. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that, sweetie. Now, yeah, I love you, Zoe. You really touched my heart, honey. You're amazing. So here's some more metallic. I mean, I don't like it when people spend money on me, and having lost her husband and all that stuff. I feel kind of guilty opening this up, but not guilty enough not to open it. So here's some more shimmer metallic jewelry. tattoos. And don't worry, Zoe, I'll be changing the title of this stream afterward. What the hell happened? My mom was where I told her I'm too mean to die. What the hell happened? I don't have a fever, but she does. Oh man, you be careful, honey. Go get yourself tested. Hey, McDave, how are you? I'm feeling under the weather. Your mine that took care of. Yeah, you best get yourself checked out today. You know, my dad's situation is stable, but had he gotten attention earlier, he could have been on at least Remedsphere and you know, maybe not be in the situation he's in. So, honey, don't wait too long. Get yourself tested. And if you're positive and you're showing symptoms, then they can address that right away. So look at that. And Zoe, girl, I love you. I love you to pieces. And I'm going to buy you, we're going to go down to Michael's or A1 or Pappas's or something, honey. And we're going to kick it out. Look at that. Texas style honey sweet cornbread mix. Huh? Look at that. Morrison's. And I did a video on this on a food tasting showing the Morrison's plant in Texas and everything. So I'm going to go call and find a few test sites. Yeah, go get that. Stable is good to hear. Yeah, so it's about as good as it can get when you're 91 years old. Now, there's all kinds of cool stuff in here. Now, I'm not going to read this aloud, but I love my girl. She sent me a card. Have a Merry Christmas. You know, I would like to try. I made it in a custom skillet. I do a score up with some of the best. I think it's darn good. And she's got some personal comments to me. So, Zoe, when I do get to Baltimore, which one way or another, with my dad's situation, I'm gonna be there before too much longer, honey, and we're gonna kick it up. Okay, guaranteed. Hi, Kim. We're gonna hang out, and Zoe actually was, yeah, put me on camera. I don't care. I should look so good, you know. Thank you all. Definitely call, get tested, get early. You never know how, if you got cornholio, you never know how that's gonna grip you. Okay. So the earlier you address it, the better. I'm in Baltimore, not much to do here thanks to COVID. Yeah, I hear you. I mean, I got a whole ton of Baltimore stuff here, which appears to be really cool. Man, I can't believe it, girl. I can't believe what you sent me here. This is so cool. Well, first thing, you know, like many major, Baltimore used to be one of the, I think it was top 6 cities in America, population-wise, and a lot of people left it. Baltimore and its streetcars, as we say, Balmer. Remember, in Baltimore, you drop the middle syllable, Balmer, okay? So that is beautiful. Baltimore and its streetcars, and I always remember growing up and my mother talking about how she rode the streetcars all the time to go from high school to the Peabody to take piano lessons and see the old streetcars creeping along and everything. Isn't that wonderful? This is really good stuff right here. But guys, check this out. You're looking at some real history here. Baltimore Orioles 1970 World Series souvenir program. And that's the year that the Orioles swept the Cincinnati, didn't sweep them 4-1. It's also the year I remember that Dave McNally was the first pitcher in baseball history to hit a grand slam in a World Series game. And he was always, let me see, look at this, it's even filled in the scorecard. Look at that. Oh, man, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Just beautiful. What an item there. And there's the old stadium, Baltimore's Memorial Stadium. I have many memories of being there. They used to call it the Insane Asylum on 33rd Street down there. How glorious. And I still remember the thing on the front, time will not dim the glory of their deeds. And they have that plaque outside the new stadium. Isn't that cool? Zoe, don't be hiding, girl. Don't be hiding on my stream. It's like shut up, Rose. I love Memorial Stadium too. I used to drop drinks off of the top and shoo right over the side on people. Look at this. 50 years ago, this is the Baltimore Colts. That was the glory days. Johnny Unitas. I mean, the Colts were the team that really put the NFL big time with the 1958 sudden death. First sudden death overtime championship game. And 1958, first time TV really blew up the NFL right there. Isn't that cool? I went to school with Artie Donovan's girls, Christy Donovan, and it's really cool. 58 NFL championship, people not protesting but happy, standing on top of the bus there and everything. I mean, this stuff is amazing. This stuff is amazing. Oh wow! And there's the picture of the great Alan Amici barreling across the goal line in sudden death, 1958, the greatest game ever played, to score a touchdown. If you grew up in Baltimore, the Colts were you were heartbroken when they moved to Indianapolis. And look at the 20th anniversary of the Orioles. Isn't this cool? Hey, Coach, what's going on? Hi, Mouse Toes. Isn't that beautiful? The beautiful Camden Yards. Isn't that great? Zoe, I'll tell you, honey, you kind of bring a tear to my eye. We'll have to do a chooch around. Pillsbury, the complete book of baking. This is thick. This is big. Look at this. Look at this. Fantastic. Look at that. I'm going to get you, Zoe. I'm going to get you, honey. I paid $9. Well, you don't have to tell me what you paid for it, honey. I'm just very appreciative of these. These are like a little taste of home, and I'm 3,000 miles away, but tradition of, this is Baltimore beer, satisfying history of Charm City Brewing. American beer, national beer, Gunther beer, Arrow beer, because of a significant German population. Beer making was huge in Baltimore. American beer, Free State, Arrow. I mean, and they one that survives the National Bohemian beer. Isn't that cool? That is awesome. Baltimore neighborhoods. We talk about Hamden. Isn't that cool? I ordered a lot of Baltimore Orioles gear too. Should be coming any day. And Orioles 20th anniversary yearbook. Look at that. That's the beer we all drank. National beer. National Bohemian beer. Natty Boh. Natty Boh. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's see. My favorite. Let me see something. Where is he? Where is he? I don't know where in the hell he is. I don't know where the hell he is. He's here. Maybe you have an index. Man, everybody who grew up in Baltimore remembers the voice of Chuck Thompson, the guy with the hat. Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, one of the Hall of Fame broadcasters there. Go to war, Miss Agnes. It's a long fly ball. Deep center field. It's going, gone. Look at this 79 World Series. That was a heartbreaker. We lost to the Pittsburgh Pirates in 7 games. And good stuff. Good stuff. Woo! Look at that. I'm going to put that on my car. Maryland bread. Huh? What's up, Bronson? And Donnie, how you doing? Do not call me a Yankee, okay? American born by good fortune, Southern born by the grace of God. All right. Boy, honey, you really went for it here. This is unbelievable. Baltimore then and now, showing the great Mount Vernon place, the first Washington monument in America, 1834 or something. Beautiful. And I've done chooches there. You can look them up. Man, Zoe, you really went for it, my girl. Wow, this is a 1964 official yearbook. Man. God, I can't tell you the number of great memories I had added to 33rd Street at the ballpark. Remember this, the first World Series win? All right, 1966. What happened? Sandy Koufax, Don Drysdale versus Jim Palmer, Dave McNally, Mike Cuellar, Pat Dobson, the first time ever, youngest pitcher ever to throw a World Series shutout, Jim Palmer versus Sandy Koufax. 4 straight, baby. And there was my favorite Oriole, Frank Robinson, cranking one out, Triple Crown winner. And I had him in the birthday box in 1966. That's what an old bat I am. National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum. I'll tell you, my girl, you done earned yourself a treat when I get to town. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, so yeah, girl, look at this. Wow. Hey, this is the kind of delicate stuff that gets my fat hands in trouble. Look at this beautiful necklace here. I'm going to tell you, my girl, Zoe, I love you, honey. I absolutely love you, and I can't wait to see you when I'm in B-Town. We're going to go out to your favorite place. I don't care where it is, Middle River, Back River, Patapsco River, downtown Balmer, and we're going to kick it out. My girl, you spent a ton of money on this thing, and I'm going to get you when I get there. Thank you, sweetie doll. Yeah, I got we got the Reds from Cincinnati. That's right. Bad trade. Well, it was good for us because he won the Triple Crown. And I told you the story. In 1966, I was what was called a junior Oriole. I was 8 years old. And at that time, they had something called the birthday box, that if they drew your name out of the box, then you could have a birthday cake, and you got to meet the Oriole of your choice, okay? And then they would come up to the birthday box, they would sign a picture for you, they'd hang out, have a piece of cake, and then go back out into the dugout and play the rest of the game. And I requested Frank Robinson to be the one. And man, you could have heard a pin drop in that birthday box when I requested Frank Robinson to come up. And they're like, "Are you sure you don't mean Brooks Robinson?" "Yeah, remember Brooks? He plays third base, right? Great third. Are you sure you don't mean Brooks Robinson?" "No," I said, "I want Frank Robinson." And the people were kind of murmuring, I don't know if we really had a colored person up here at the birthday box. And, everybody's starting to squirm and get a little uneasy about stuff. And there's like, "Are you sure? You got Dave McNally, you got Jim Palmer, you got all the Paul Blair in center field." Look, man, get it through your skull. I want Frank Robinson in the fucking birthday box now. And he came up and signed my picture for me and had a piece of cake with me, and it was one of the greatest memories of my life. But that was a spooky time of racial intolerance, and I grew up with Gwynn Oak amusement parks for bathrooms for whites only, blacks only, lunch counters at all the downtown department stores, colors at this end, blacks, and it was I didn't understand it. All I knew is the guy played a hell of a game of baseball, and it was glorious. Good morning. I'm waiting for an Amazon package. Oh, right. Well, the big news is, and Zoe, let's make it happen when I get to Baltimore, honey. Let's hang out. Let's have a good time. Let's go choo-choo, okay? How would you like choo-choo in Baltimore with Zoe and Rosie, huh? That'd be pretty cool. I'll protect her. I'll have the pepper spray. I'll have the pepper spray. Now, I've been reminiscing and not watching the side chat. So good morning, y'all. Happy Friday to you. I just wanted to focus on that. That is so cool to have all that stuff and the beautiful necklace and everything. And it's just, Just awesome. It's a big package. Yes, Cali shut down. The problem is, and let's get back to that. The problem is, I woke up to. I don't want us to be shut down in a pan. I'm so tired, like you guys, of this pandemic wants to just make me take my wig and just throw it into a fire or something because I'm just so it's grinding. 10 months. 9 months of grind, and here's the first wave, and oh, now we're coming up to the second wave. People are dying. Almost everybody's been, has somebody that's affected by the pandemic. I got cyanide cupcake in here this morning. Not feeling real good. Neighbor has come down with COVID and stuff, and get yourself tested. The bottom line is, it's going to be a very rugged month of December. I think that we all know that on here. Now, this morning I woke up and the state of California has closed all state office buildings again. Probably a pretty good thing. But did they close the courts? There's my jury summons. No, they did not. I gotta go sit in that court and hear some kind of mug complain about how he'd been done wrong in life, and a defense attorney, he just had problems growing up and all that shit. So, things are getting worse and worse out there, okay? But in the meantime, yeah, the court system remains open, and I got my official juror badge there, and I'm ready to. Gosh. You don't want to go, but then you want to, you don't want the pandemic to close things down. I don't know. I guess I feel selfish as shit. There's cyanide cupcake. You went fishing, and fish are wearing masks. I encourage you again, cyanide cupcake. I love you, and I care about you a lot, like you care about me. Get your ass to a testing site. Get yourself tested. If you pull a positive and you have symptoms, seek out some early treatment on that. Okay? Do not wait on that. They keep telling me, well, if your father had presented within a week of symptoms, hey man, he's in a care home. 91 years old. Sure, it's his responsibility to understand that. Oh yeah, well, if we could have had him on Remdesivir or whatever, probably all right. Well, that dog don't hunt no more. That's a done deal at this point in time. Your courts have been closed since May. Okay, out here in California, the population is so huge out here that to close the courts just creates a gigantic backlog of years of cases and things. So they're doing things like that. So please get tested. This stuff is serious. As I was saying, most of us now know somebody that's either had COVID, died of COVID, or we've heard those localized stories about it. It's very, very, very horrifying situation. Now, people say, Rosie, why don't you get COVID? You've gone to Vegas, you've gone to LA multiple times. Vegas more times than we have fingers on our hands. LA, you've been around a million people, because I believe that I had it back in March of this year when D-Dub was sick as a dog, and in my van. I think he was one of the earliest people because he's doing DoorDash and Grubhub and all those kind of delivery things. And I think he contacted somebody that ordered some food in because they felt like shit down in Vegas. And I passed that to me, and I came back, I felt a little fuzzy gut for a couple days, a little bit of, maybe that's a headache, maybe not, but it passed after about 2 days. And I've literally been around tens of thousands of people. Am I sure of it? Of course I'm not sure. And if you're watching this morning, guys, if you could take a minute, if you're enjoying this morning stream, and just punch the thumbs up, it would be so appreciated here. I don't have Patreons. I don't do membership stuff. I believe in a flat channel, and as my moderators say, the only membership I ever ask here is a thumbs up on the chats. And that's the way it's always going to be. Never going to have memberships. Okay, I'm never going to have Patreon and all. It doesn't fit me. I don't mind other people doing it, but I can't ever imagine a day of telling people that have watched me for years that now Rosie's going to put up some content that y'all can't watch unless you come up with a little bit of do-re-mi. Okay, just me. Just me. They are good mods. What's up, Bubba Bug? How you doing? Ricky Hogan said my fiance's ER doctor and uncaught it from a patient. Oh wow, yeah. Don't consider yourself a tough one, Cyanide Cupcake. All right, you can roll through one of those testing sites, get your brain punctured, and then you'll know one way or another about it. And we love you, honey. You're too significant a part. Hey, Games, you're too significant a part of this channel to have to deal with, in other words, I don't want to lose anybody on here, okay? For sure. So, yeah, so the nurses and things, every night when I call the hospital and check on my dad, I always make sure to tell the nurses, you know what, you guys are really angels. And they tell me, call when you want to call. We know you're out in California. You know it's frustrating. You can't visit here. We can't do anything. But we're going to do everything that we can to save your dad. Okay? And that's from the heart. And I said, you know what? I love you guys over there for what you're doing. And this sounded like a Filipino nurse or something. She just started to kind of break down on the phone and stuff. It was a very tough situation at that moment. Test is not that bad. Hey, Lindsay, it's not anything you want to do, but it's, just get it done. 250th. You did, hey, hipster heaven did jury duty, lad. Imagine hipster heaven on jury duty for the boy, right? I would like the jury to weigh the evidence carefully here in this case. There may or may not be mitigating circumstances that will contribute or not contribute to your decision making. Let's take a vote. Hipster guilty. Another Boyd asshole. Guilty. I don't need to hear the case. Shut up. It's a jury room. Declare a mistrial if you want. Guilty. All right. Now, what do you all say to that, right? Hey, Missy, how are you? Oh, yeah, Missy, you be careful, honey. I don't have to tell you. You're in and out of hospital facility. I'm not gonna pet that dog. What I'm saying, honey, I worry about you. I worry about your own health situation and what's going on, and I love to your pieces. People need to stay home. You said the big book of bacon. They poke your brain. Yeah, you plead the fifth, Bubba Bug, out in the great state of Kansas today. So it's going crazy. We knew it was coming. Does that mean I'm not going to travel? No. But I'm pretty much in lockdown until, at least through next week. Maybe things will be better. Maybe things will be worse. I don't know. I don't know what it would be. Did your dad watch you on YouTube? He did early. My dad is more interested. My dad doesn't really care for YouTube too much. He would watch History Channel, and he just told me one day, y'all are just a bunch of a-holes. I said there's this thing called The Boyd. He's like, don't tell me that. I don't care. Whatever you do, I love you, but, you can't make a fool of yourself once in a while. And so he just shake his, you go just do a face plant like this. God, But he left me with one thought. You got a great heart, so just keep it on. She just told me he had needed me to drive to Kansas City, so I don't think that's happening now. You better be careful. Yeah, antibody testing, that's right, Zombie, and good morning to you. I do want to mention, now that I see Zombie Mutt Dog retired out here, who's a very pithy but very nice person. I say Pithy, meaning comments are usually on target and of a nature to be humorous when read. I'm very worried about Cupcake Zinger. Okay, Cupcake Zinger Some of you may not know her. She has been an institution for years here. She's OG Boyd. She's been on Tribe's wrench holder for years. And we don't know what the hell happened to her. I don't have a contact number for her. I don't have anything for her. So, just in a preemptive way, if you would keep Cupcake Zinger in your prayers, she's been a wonderful person. She's a foodie. She always watched every food review that I did. I like the content that she did too. Please, let's hope for the best. As my friend Tribe used to say, a tribe called Cookies, when somebody leaves the Boyd, when somebody's not on a Boyd, the matrix is disturbed, okay? Right now, the matrix is disturbed because we've lost or potentially lost or just, I don't know, maybe just got fed up and has disappeared from the Boyd. And it's a cause for concern at this moment in time. Well, thank you, Clap. Yeah, I'm very lucky that people care about me. And I will, I'm worried about Cuppy too. I'm very worried. Tribe kind of re-triggered that. I've kind of had to split my mind between my dad and now Cupcake Singer and what the hell happened to her. She was in a respite care facility. She has battled kidney problems. She's been on dialysis and things. And God, I hope the COVID didn't, I hope to hell the COVID didn't snatch her. Hi, Cindy. Yeah, she's had a lot of kidney problems, but she's always been of good cheer. And I've loved her to pieces. So I want to hope that she's doing okay and just stepped away for, I hope that she's okay. I just get very concerned about that. Now, on another matter, say you like him, say you don't like him. I could give a shit. I listen to, and this is a guy, we've had our ups and downs over the years. I'm going to talk about bores here, cataract killers and things like that. Talk about cataract killers, because I did listen to his stream. I don't know what I was doing up at 2 o'clock in the morning or something when he was live. Okay. Boris has been, he's OG Boyd. He's been around a long time. He doesn't have a lot of truck with doing content or things like that. But, I was listening to his stream last night and I thought, this guy, could be a professional commentator on stuff. I don't agree with every single thing that he says. But if you don't know cataract killers, sub them up and check it out, because he had a whole, parade of the famous and infamous talking about that last night. And I thought this, he was pretty damn much on target with a lot of stuff. And I thought there's few people I've watched over the last 3 years that can take shorter than 8 hours or 6 hours on a hangout to say things that can be said in an hour. And he's just one that I thought, this guy is, and like I said, I've had my ups and downs with Boris before, but one thing I've always admired about him is his ability to, cut through all the bullshit and just analyze the situation. So he had a very interesting take on the boy. Well, I'm not going to get into whether he thinks he's a legend or not. It's just that I'm talking about things, and let me say hello to G Mangos, because he's got a big platform here. I'm only saying as far as the way that he presents his stuff. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I was impressed with his commentator skills, is I guess what I want to say, and some impressive content on there. But I was saying I was very impressed with the way that he, because I do listen to streams. I listen to G Mango's streams usually the next morning when I'm working, or I listen to everybody's streams. I listen to the birds. I don't really know the other people that have come into the community. But I'm only saying in terms of being a analyst, and just because I can be long-winded for days, and it's just interesting to, and that's no shade on you, G, because I don't agree with everything. But what I'm saying is just the way he's very analytical and things, I thought was impressive for for down here. But that, just wanted to put that as an aside, because just I thought, wow, if I could be that short and crisp and just get to shit, that would be pretty cool. So that's what I say that. Bergs. But that's the way I feel about it, and I just wanted to say, I wanted to say that, and I also say, G Mangoes has been a friend of mine for 5 years. It wasn't all geared. A bit of it was about G, and he had some good points, I think, about low-hanging fruit and things that are done to drive views and stuff like that, and a lot of times it's not. I found out for myself personally, it wasn't really soul satisfying for me to, because I ran a shit show. Let's face it. I got hipster heaven out here. She knows that in April of 2000 and June of 2015, when I took over and became the Boyd hostess until early 2018, I don't know when I first met Dave. I was doing Wednesday and Saturday, 8 hours at a time, 8 to 10 people on a panel. And I'm going to just say, I had a real ass shit show. Hipster Heaven, you can verify that on there. I had, they were calling me the Rosie Springer show by the end of it. And I just said to myself, you know what? I just think being a host, you kind of run a life cycle of, you start small, then you build a big audience, and then, the beehive gets torn down and people go their own ways. And it's very difficult to sustain something like that. And it's just the nature of when you put 8 to 10 people together in a room on a nightly basis, you're going to have a conflict eventually comes up. And I just think it all has like a life cycle that just goes. And I think what happens is eventually the host or hostess just kind of says, enough's enough. And I did that. And then, my friend Cooper came and took over and took the reins. And he was able to go on for another year or so and do that. And then G Mangoes has stepped into that. Yeah, she hasn't been. Yeah, I worry about that. Good morning, Samantha B. So it's an interesting day to have a commentary on that and just reflect on my own experience. It's almost been 2 years since I walked away from what I call the grind of because my thing's turned into a total and complete shit show. How you doing, Lynn? Thank you. Virtual hug. Thank you. Hey, Jason, how are you? So it does become, and that's the only thing that I would backfeed to Boris is that over time, as the numbers grow and as controversy erupts and things like that, it really is very difficult to keep on track. And I know G does one at a time. Well, sometimes shit can just spin out. And there's just yelling and screaming over screaming and stuff like that. So, but I found that, zombie. I'm doing good, Jason. Thank you. Hey, Mew, how are you? Good morning, Robert. Nice to see you, Laura. Nice to see you too. I'm doing good. But I wanted to comment on that because I found it a very succinct. And I said, I don't carry any water for Boris, and he certainly doesn't carry any water for me. But I'm just saying, sometimes you can admire the delivery. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can listen to something and just say, wow, I wish I was capable of doing a delivery, short, sweet, succinct, and to the point, and covered a lot of shit in a very short period of time. Yeah, thank you, Bally Brew. Thank you. A great day. Yeah. We can't put phone numbers here, Vanilla Rain, so I have to remove that phone number. So let me just scroll up the chat to see if I missed anything here. Gonna get going. So I wanted to cover off that because I do think that one of the most interesting things on Boyd, and Boyd lives, in my opinion. Yeah, it gets infiltrated once in a while, and people try to reformat or rejig Boyd. But the problem is, and I think what people fail to realize is what makes the Boyd is the people that come in there with intentions that I'm going to change things and I'm going to ship things up and I'm going to be the new vanguard of the Boyd. And they end up being exactly what the Boyd is all about. And they become an additional little planet in the solar system gone around. And that's the way the Boyd is. There's something very unique that sucks in character that makes it much different than the drama community. It makes it and you're either connect that like a Lego block, you either fit that, and man, you are Boyd. You're not changing Boyd. You are Boyd. Okay, that's what I would say. You are Boyd. Yeah, Boyd cannot be changed. Boyd changes you, exactly. And I guess from the original OG roots, and I'm not going to go into the bullshit, who's OG and who's not. In my opinion, if you were here in the summer of 2015, and you were either starting watching Drury's early pioneering live streams, Friday night RV shows that turned into shit shows eventually, or into the summer of 2015 with all that. That kind of became, those people that were there were kind of the OG Boyds at that particular time. If I had to draw a line, it doesn't say anything about the people. You're all Boyd, right? But I've seen it grow from a core of about what? Maybe 100 people, including panelists, to where we probably have 1,000 people that are out here on the Boyd now. And you know what? They're proud. I will never forget the time that I was in a drama chat with Jessica Jennifer, who's a beautiful gal. She doesn't come around my chat. She's not real hip up on my moderators and stuff. That's okay. I mean, she stated it out. She didn't throw a temper tantrum. She just said, "Hey, I don't like the flow of I like you, Rosie, as a person. But this is not the chat for me," and that's fine. But I remember one day we were in the I don't know, maybe it was the early Mama Bear stuff when Vinny G and me, we were kind of some of the early people into the drama community. And somebody said something like, F this, somebody posted on a side chat, F these Boyd people are the biggest low lifes on planet Earth. And I thought, wow. Hey, Linda, I thought to myself, wow, And here came Jessica Jennifer storming into side chat. I'm a proud member of Boyd, and you all can stick it where the sun don't shine. Boyd rules. We're our own kingdom over here. She came back to my chat. I said, honey, I'm giving you a medal for meritorious service in the line of Boyd. I'm making you the queen of Boyd. She was, it was pretty cool. No, he didn't leave. Chris is fine. I mean, people think, a lot of times Chris is mucking around with you and things like that. So, good morning, Quinny. Yeah, you remember the panels. I think Vinny and I, we had that feeling of we'd like to expand where we're going, and sort of Mama Bear was our gateway drug to that, and it introduced us just upon a ton of drama people. And I kind of went in deep for a while, and then I kind of pulled, people like, oh, well, this Rosie, she's really an asshole. We thought she was drama material, man. What a mistake we made. Just cut my fingers right off my mouse, right? That was the end of it. I couldn't even hold my mouse anymore to go into drama. To go into the drama community. It was the vacation in the Bahamas. That's cool, Alex. Alex, are you the one that was on Alex the Turtle? Are you the one that's on G's panels? Second generation original remains a class of 15. Yeah, I suspect that's true. I mean, I see hipster heaven here. She was on the Boyd train on 2015. And I'll never forget when she's like one day with Hipster Heaven, we're just talking in a side chat, and the latest shoe dropped on the boy. The latest shit show came out on, Rosie's porno or D Dubs is this or this person's multiple felons, and she was so shattered one day. She came onto the side chat and said, "You know what? You can't swing a cat by its tail in this boy community without hitting felons or, I mean, it was the funniest damn thing I'd ever see. Oh, okay. Well, okay, honey. By virtue of your meritorious service, maybe you were bestowed a medal of origin for a boy. But she's given me, Hipster Heaven's given me, as much as I would like to see her on panel and things like that and contributing, she contributes so much to the side chat. And, I don't want her on panel. I mean, she's just, I just love the way she gets shocked. He come in, God damn, I can't believe can you believe this? And just get, oh man. A lot of people complain about the mods, but never anything personal. Exactly. The mods tailor the chat the way the chat host wants to do it. Sometimes they expand their parameters, and I particularly ask them, hey, let's go easy. Let's ease off the brake pedal. Let's just put some people on time out, things like that. Because I'm not going to change my chat style. Okay, and that's for Dan. Dan said, no, Rich Light didn't skip out. Hello, Amanda. How are you? No, he didn't skip out today. Why would he? We had a good night last night. People think I'm bullshitting, but the guy's got a hell of a setup in that van. All right, I'm just gonna put it out there. Am I jealous of that town and country? Yeah, I'm riding around in a true tin can. And he's riding around in a pretty damn luxurious minivan. It's outfitted, and I couldn't believe the amount of space in there, the insulation. And I got to call it the way I see it. I've spent a lot of days boondocking overnight in the van, probably cumulatively maybe 100 days, not so much as other people, but since I got the van in 2017. And you come to appreciate what people have and how they do. He was just threatening. He's not threatening. He gets triggered vapor. Okay, I mean, people like to mess with him on the side chat, and sometimes he'll mess back a little bit with the people. But that's on Chris. That's his thing. That's not my thing. We're two entirely different people when it runs doing streams. Am I grateful for the help he's given me around here? Hell, yes. Am I grateful for the good nature that he shows around here? Yes. Because quite frankly, I had somebody that no matter how hard you tried to please, no matter how hard you tried to have comfort, you found your property being abused, you found your good nature being tested by the day. This is so many levels above what I endured from October through October of 2019 through February of 2020. This is light years above that. Light years above that. And I will say that to my dying day here. So a little bit of the give and take on his chat, I could care less about that. I don't tell him how to run his chat, and he might get irritated at my chat, but I don't change my chat, okay? My moderators run my chat. Because I had an agreement, I don't know whether it was Cyanide Cupcake or Mouse Toes or Jen or Scottish. To my mother, he said, Rosie or Missy, Rosie, look, why don't we do this? You do the content. We'll run the side chat. And I found that to be an excellent arrangement for me. So I rarely, I might suggest once in a while, hey, let's time out somebody instead of booting them, or, please don't boot out this person. But one reason I have a core of steady moderators, and yeah, I do tip out, but not all of them do that, is because they've proven themselves so loyal and so capable. I don't have to worry about rogue wrenches. I don't wrench everybody up because, hey, you know what? They could go into your comments and wreak havoc. They can hide their channel and have their wrench, and you'll have a hell of a time finding them. And I mean, there's a million bad things so these are people that you have to have an incredible amount of confidence in. And to these people, my confidence is such a level that if I pissed one of them off mightily, which I've probably done before, I know Mouse Toad has gotten hella irritated me, that they wouldn't say, hey, I'm going to go F up Rosie's channel, and I'm going to just tell Rosie I'm dropping a wrench, moving on, fare thee well, and just going up there. That makes them very special, in my opinion. Okay? In other words, they're not the kind of people to bear a grudge. They're the kind of people to say, well, that didn't work out. You know, Rosie, you're a tool, but, you know, so. Rosie Mudd. Yeah, it's a very tight core. Hey, Claire, how are you today? I feel like I just got rode hard and put away that. Yeah, they are good. And I rarely, you know, we'll have some dust ups and things once in a while, but man, I just stay clear of that. I try to acknowledge everybody on the side chat. I try to say hi. I try to be friendly, and then we take it from there. So, now Rich, it was a long night last night. We were up a considerable amount of time from the time that we signed off last night, just talking about life and issues, breaking down the setup from Kitchen Stadium and things. And I just told him that my basic thing is find your happiness in life, whatever it is. Do your things you want. Run your program the way you want. But just understand that when you put stuff out, there's consequences too that come back to you. So just understand that it's a circle. Okay? And just think before things. Hello, Dawn. How are you? How you doing, Elmer? I'll speak well at Christmas time. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Do 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 do. Linda, I don't know Linda. What should I do as a result of that? He acts like he wants to leave. He mentions it frequently. Linda, what should my response be to that? And I want to ask you at this moment in time, extremely respectfully, how well do you know him compared to how I know him now? The quirks, the things that make rich life of road trips. What should my response be? My response is the same as it's always been when Elvis Travels was here, or anybody, D-Dub, anybody that's come to the Rancho. There's the gate. You can unlock it with the key. Just make sure you give me the key back. You can roll out and you can find your happiness on the road. Now, am I supposed to worry on a day-to-day basis because somebody may or may not leave the Rancho? It's not consequential to me. We're in the middle of we're in the toughest wave of the pandemic here, the second wave. I'm hesitant to send somebody on the road. My guidance would be hang out for a bit. But if you want to go, go. Okay? I got 1,000,001 things to do in life, places to go and things to do. So when I talk to Christopher privately here, we have pretty good conversations and things. And I've impressed him multiple times. Christopher, you do what makes you happy in life. It's your life, not anybody else's. But at no point in time has he indicated that he's not enjoying the Rancho on his day. What he doesn't enjoy sometimes is his side chat. And you know what? I don't have any control over that. I don't offer guidance. I don't say what to do on your chat because your chat is your responsibility. And you know what? He accepted that and understands that's the way it is. Okay? And that's cool. And that's the way it should be. Good morning, Karen. I don't think you went to leave. Yeah, that's exactly correct. Oh, I'm not awesome, Jordan. You're awesome, man. Numbers don't lie, bro. as my mother would say, there's a content creator. So I don't get involved in what goes on, and you get the chat you get, and I learned long ago, don't give people advice on Boyd. Never tell people to do with their lives, what to do with their lives. Never tell people where to go. Never tell people who they can and cannot hang out with. Okay, those are my 4 guiding principles. Do your own thing. But if somebody does come to me and say, Rosie, I want to ask you something, I want your advice, then I feel free to share that advice, things like that. But I'm so old. I've been down here for so long. It's coming up to 8. Hey, Lisa, how you doing, sweetie? Love you too. Thank you. $10 super chat from Lisa. I've been around too long to just dance around the punch bowl, I just grab the dipper and partake of it. That's it. Hey, Brooke, how are you? What works for one person doesn't work for another. I could never be. And I got days with Jordan the line here. I'm not an ass kisser, but I do admire success when I see it. I do admire somebody that brings the content that brings to people in a way without tearing the shit out of people and things like that, without having to have picking the low-hanging fruit, as I call it. And, I look up to people like that and try to think, how can I be? But I'll never be Jordan on YouTube, because Jordan is Jordan. The worst mistake people make, and the one that Jordan would probably agree 100%, Rosie, is don't copy other people. Be original. Do your own take on things. My greatest compliment probably in 2020 came from Jordan when he said, man, I really love the live streams. I really like your twist on things and doing things. And I think that if I tried to become Days with Jordan the line, he would look at me and say, man, you just cut your legs right out from under you. Okay. Different people, different approaches, different bases. Come on in, Chris. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing? Let me get this stuff out of the way. I had a lot of gifts. Got a good sleep last night, didn't you?
Yeah, I got a good sleep last night.
There you go.
Yeah, I sure did.
I think you needed one good sleep without the Rosie phone going off.
Yeah.
All right. So Christopher's here. Yeah, I was opening a package from Zoe Small on here. So.
Oh, she sent you all that?
Exactly, be you. Yeah, let's make it a world different. That's what gets people to tune into YouTube channels. Is the differences between Christopher and I are remarkable. Even though we're related and second cousins and things like that, his whole take on life is different than my take on life. So I can come to a Rich Life, a road trip channel and say, man, I really enjoy the crazy shit that you do, and also the fun stuff. But I know in here, it's all about the good heart and all that kind of stuff.
That's why that box is so heavy.
That thing huge?
Yeah.
Look at all this. Look at all this.
Oh, yeah, I know. I see
Look
that.
at all this. All this.
She sent you a whole library of stuff.
She sent me more. It's absolutely incredible, my Baltimore girl, what she sent me here. So, love her to pieces. So, everybody's saying good morning to you. I'm going to get myself a cup of coffee. There's fresh squeezed orange juice.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
So you can grab a glass if you want. I'm going to heat up another.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. The brownies finally hit me.
Yeah, you got all happy with the brownies. Huh? All right, watch the chat, because I want to go around and find this guy to see if he can take the leaf bags away today that he left here, okay?
The leaf bags?
Remember, he left 4 bags, but he didn't have room in the truck.
Oh.
Yeah. So they're still working next door, so I want to make sure that...
I heard them back over there today.
Yeah, they're still working away. They're firing
All right.
away over here.
Yeah. It's 12 something here today. Oh, I'm good. I'm used to getting up at 12 o'clock. I've been getting, ever since I got the Rosies, I've been getting up at like 9, 10, 11. Rosie's box over here.
Oh, no, they don't break it.
Took your the box from over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna open that on another one.
Put it over
They
there.
must be out on break again or something like that.
Yeah, must be doing something.
They're working like hell around this area. I got
Yeah.
one sausage and all I got is bagels here this morning, so.
I'll eat a piece of cold chicken.
Yeah, you got a whole bucket of chicken over there. So.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yep. So help yourself, get your bucket. Go for it. I'm glad I got a big bookshelf for these books. Huh? You feel how
We're gonna
heavy
start
that?
a Rosie library, ain't you?
You see how heavy that was?
Yeah.
And she sent me some of this here Morrison's Texas style.
Wow.
I did a review on Morrison's before. They give you the kit, the Morrison kit.
Yeah.
You like cornbread?
I'm not really a big cornbread person.
You sure you're from the South?
I just don't. I never got
I better
into
check
cornbread.
I better check her credentials again.
I've just never been a big cornbread person. Now I love biscuits.
Yeah, biscuits are good. But I got good news and bad news on the chicken bucket.
Well,
You want the good news first or the bad news? What do you want? The good news or the bad news? I'll give you the bad news first then.
What?
I ate the last biscuit.
I don't care about the
All right.
biscuit. Yeah.
You know what the good news is?
What?
All that chicken still got your name on it in there and it's ready to be ate. You like getting up to that fresh squeeze in there. That's the good news and the bad news. You want me to cook up this last sausage or not?
You can if you want to.
I'll just micro blast it here. I don't feel like fiddling with the pan and all that. And you got that steak too, right?
Yeah, I ate one of the pieces of steak late last night.
You wash my hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good steak last night. We did go through some steak, didn't we? Oh, that was good. We did go through some steak. So I got to corral these boys to get those last bags out of here.
They just left the bags.
Well, they didn't have any more room in there. They were loaded up with
Oh, they got
trees.
stuff in them?
Yeah, they're full of leaves, remember? But they didn't have room
Oh, yeah. Okay.
in there. You remember they had the pull
Yeah.
rig and they had the truck filled with all the big cuts.
Yeah.
So they didn't have any room.
Yeah.
You can have that and get If this, if you want me to cut it, you can have a sausage
Okay.
sandwich or something like
Cool.
that.
Yeah, they might. Yeah, they just didn't have room. Yeah.
Yeah, they just run out of room. Guys, I had the tree trimmed yesterday. I'm gonna be doing up a video today on that.
They dropped that thing like it was nothing.
Like it was a piece of candy, huh? They just cut that up like it was nothing. So I'm gonna have a video on that today. The Rancho is wide open now. You could drive a double stack
Linda
train.
said she wants chicken waffles dripped in honey.
Yep. You could drive a double stack train through that opening now over there. Yeah, it was funny with the beer last night. Yeah. Boy.
I think that's why I feel so good today.
Don't be starting to drink that.
Ah.
There's other beers out there.
Ooh.
I don't need anybody turning into another alcoholic.
I'll be like, no summer's eve to you down my night.
Yeah,
No autumn moon.
I'm cooking that up. I called in this morning. They said the state offices are closed, but the court's still running. So as far as I can see, I'm still on for court duty on Monday.
Rich Street says Rich doesn't drink. I just drunk that one last night just for the hell of it. I'm not an alcoholic. I just called to say I love you.
Yeah, you might as well eat this roll and put that sausage on it, you know.
Okay. It gave you a buzz. Yeah, it gave me a buzz, all right. A rubby
I
buzz.
was talking, I
love.
don't know if you heard me earlier, I was talking about the band.
Huh? What?
Just how I like the band.
Oh, you like how I got my van set up in there.
That's a hell of a song.
Rosie likes the rich life set up. You might could find your youth. Oh,
How's
Cameron
that
Country.
look? Okay.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Good? Yeah.
That could fan.
My hubby wants George to use not really candle order, huh? I'm not going to say I successfully evaded.
I wish I had Rosie's.
I kind of evaded jury duty for years, and they finally caught up with me. You're coming.
You coming? You
Yeah,
coming?
I hope it doesn't turn into a COVID shit show, you know?
Yeah, that's good.
I hope it doesn't become a COVID shit show.
All right, Rosie, you going to the jury duty?
Yeah, I think I'm going to take Christopher on the first chooch tonight. How would that be?
That's good.
Everybody's saying, Rosie, when are you chooching again? Sausage. Hey, Beryl, how are you? Good to see you today. Hope you're doing well. I'm driving Camden Yard, one of my favorite baseball venues. Yeah, how you doing, Sean? Yeah, my memories will always be, my heart will always be with the old Memorial Stadium there. The outdoor insane asylum on 33rd Street. That's where I cut my chops as a junior Oriole. Starting like that morning OJ, huh? Yeah, we haven't been on a chooch in a while. So we're gonna break Chris's chooch and cherry tonight. I think we'll hang around downtown a bit and get some dinner tonight or something down there. So yeah, Eddie Murray, all the greats. California state offices are now closed. How you doing, Lady Loyalty? Let me see what you stat. Let me get my other phone here so I can check the news. Check the news flow today. Oh man. Yeah, my grandfather grew up, Jordan, right on Dover Street. He was born in 1895. And he remembered growing up with Babe Ruth right around the corner, right there, and they would throw the baseball when he was little. Let's see. They also have the B&O Roundhouse there, which is the B&O is the oldest railroad in the nation. Let's see what's going on in the Sacramento Bee. Let's see. Outdoor shutdown, outdoor dining shutdown looms. Sacramento bars hope for a Christmas miracle. Well, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that miracle's going to be coming. I hope they don't shut outdoor dining down here. They did that in LA and it really crimped up my friend Cap TV style down there. He liked because it was fun. Yeah, it says it'll be heartbreaking if a stay-at-home order comes out. It's hard to see. See, now they're doing limited closures based on how filled the hospital is. In other words, if the ICU in your area is filled up to like 75% or something, then they throw in the shutdown order. How you doing, detailer? I find it notable many of these police they're not enforcing the curfew. Your family lived in Randallstown, all right. See, what were you at the Reisterstown Road there, Reza? Reisterstown Road. I used to go out to Carroll County to Peter Pan Inn. Shoot, I think, hey Susie, how you doing, honey? Ireland is fully open. We can't have the kids missing Santa, but don't worry about the people this virus might kill. Exactly. U.S. hiring slowed sharply last month, stranding millions without work. Cases surge in the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic. It's up in New England and New Jersey, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Virginia.
Is New England in Canada?
Nope. That's
like bypass Canada, right?
Well, Canada's north of New England. You got Maine, then Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island. Connecticut.
You might say there's a bunch of little islands out there.
Well, that's out in Canada. They have Prince Edward Island, but off of Massachusetts they have Martha's Vineyard and all those fancy pants places out there. So, but that's all fancy pants places over there.
I've been to Martha's Vineyard one time.
Yeah, I haven't been
with a friend of mine.
Let's see what our local paper says today. So you better wet it hot. Sonoma County faces tighter pandemic restrictions. Let's see what it says about that. Sweeping new restrictions to be imposed around California over the coming weeks to combat a severe resurgence of the cornholio. It's going to take an excruciating toll on business owners. Each of 5 California regions is expected by late December to reach a critical limit on available intensive care hospital beds, triggering new stay-at-home announcements.
Rich Life, where are you? I'm from North Carolina. Lucky Beans.
Once the tighter restrictions and closures are enacted in a particular region, they'll remain for 3 weeks. Among the hardest hit will be restaurants, which will be limited to takeout and delivery. Hair and nail salons, and I will remind you, in Las Vegas, they still have indoor and
You
outdoor
don't get the
dining.
newspaper, do you?
I just read it online.
Yeah. Kool-Aid Jimmy said, I'll let Chris read the newspaper and.
Well, I
Make
guess he
him-
knows what's going on in the world. And down in Nevada, Las Vegas, you have to call in ahead of time to make a reservation. You can't walk into any restaurant now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because when we went and when I took Mr. Z to get pizza at Pizza Rock down in Vegas, the lady's like, "You got a reservation?" And I said, "Hey, JK," I said no. And she said, "You need a reservation to come in, but we're on a 24-hour grace period. We're just advising you if you come back, you need to have a reservation. You can't walk in."
So, they let
So,
you eat or you had to leave?
yeah, we could eat. You said, "We're going to let you in tonight, but next time we're not going to let you in the door unless you called ahead for a reservation." Among the hardest hit if closure there'll be only takeout and delivery. Hair and nail salons will be closed. Stores operate at 20% of capacity. Churches curtailed to outdoor services. And hotels will only book you if you're essential business travelers. So a lot of places say they can't recover from this blow. So we'll see what happens. Cases are skyrocketing. I don't know about your guys' particular areas out there, or what this just me. How you doing, sweetheart? I don't know. It's not going into effect. This is the trigger point. If they reach a certain capacity at the ICUs, then they're going to take this in. House votes to decriminalize marijuana at the federal level. California state offices will close in response to the new order. Well, they're closed now. But the darn courts are still open, so I'm on the hook for jury duty on Monday. Let's see Chicago was pretty hard to hit. Let's see what's on the Chicago Tribune. Chico, they're gonna shut down schools. Yeah. Illinois expect 109,000 new cases, 10,526 new cases, and 148 deaths reported yesterday. Pretty bad, Christopher.
Yeah.
Let me see what's going on in Philadelphia. Phil, how's that sausage?
Oh yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Good?
Good. That's good. How many minutes you cook it?
3 minutes. I had to make sure, always have to make sure it's done
That's
inside.
cooked the whole way through.
Yeah, I gotta make sure. Biden says he's gonna require Americans to wear masks for 100 days as infection spikes. So you'll all be wearing a mask through April, at least. Pennsylvania, 11,000 new cases, the highest record ever during the pandemic. Hospitals on the brink of a staffing crisis. I can tell you these nurses and doctors are stretched. Let's see. Missy said.
Oh.
Missy AK said that Kansas City. Let's see the Kansas City Star here. She said it's pretty bad around Kansas City.
Yeah.
Kansas City bars need frickin' small business relief, not a later COVID curfew. Not too much on that.
Yeah.
Santa Claus is coming to Zoom. Not much on there.
When's your trash truck run again?
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Let's see what's going on in the Baltimore Sun. Let's go and see what's going on in Baltimore. Light for all. Maryland reports 3,792 no corona cases, shattering previous record. Pretty bad. I don't know how it is down south, in Biloxi down there. What's going? Donnie's
I
still
don't
cool.
think it's too bad down
Yeah. Happy Friday, Ronnie. Everybody else, my heart goes out to those that are working. Yeah.
there. Biloxi, they only make you wear the mask only in casinos.
I hear you,
Public, they
Gisela.
don't
You don't
wear
have to wear a mask in a casino? Yeah.
And you do, but out in public in Biloxi, they don't make you.
So that was good. You told me Donnie requires his passengers to wear a mask when he's in the vehicle because Donnie's tremendously at risk with dozens.
He didn't make me wear one, but he knows me, and he knows I don't have nothing. Yeah.
But I'm saying it's risky to be a driver now because of all the crap that's gone up. Yeah. My dad, the same report as yesterday, just holding his own. So just keeping fingers crossed. Thank you for asking. Family been okay? No deaths. Good, Susie. Glad to hear that. Vapor says, hey, Rich Luck. So my priorities today, I do have a lot of video to edit for the tree.
I think Vapor wants me to go see her.
Yeah. Good to see you, 9,000. Huh? You think Vapor wants the rich life to pop by?
I think she wants me to go see her.
To come a call.
I had a crush on Vapor for a long time.
Step into.
I can't lie. I still like all my women friends on YouTube.
Yeah. You can have her come into the parlor and have her set, right? Sit on the front porch. No, I didn't get a tree, but I got the tree taken care of out back, which was a hell of a lot more important. This mulberry tree was preventing vehicles from going through the back. It was all overgrown everywhere. I had a SWAT team come in here yesterday and do a number. I had 5 guys working on here all afternoon.
2 guys cut the tree down, and the other guys came in and cleaned it up like a bunch of ants.
Now, literally, I could ride a double stack train through to that back part now.
Oh, yeah.
It look good, doesn't it, out there?
Yeah.
Doesn't that look good?
Yeah.
So I'll be putting that video up today with the boys doing the job. You want to see the number that they did on that? You want to see the number they did on that? Not taken down, but just shaped, because I need that shade that tree offers in the afternoon because it's in a good position. In other words, we can sit on the back deck on the hottest day and about 4:30, 5 o'clock. Once the sun dips down behind, it pushes a lot of shade. I do decorate the outside. I don't think I'm going to decorate the outside this year for lights. I'm just not feeling very Christmassy at this point in time. So,
yeah.
How about you?
Not really. I ain't in the Christmas spirit. Got too much going on.
It's going to be a hard candy Christmas, right?
Oh yeah.
Can you sing that?
Yeah.
Hard candy Christmas. You've been to Dollywood, right?
Oh yeah. Dollywood's lit up like a wonderland. Oh my God. Yeah. I always go up there every year and videotape all of Sevierville and next to Dollywood and up in the mountains, Gatlinburg, Yeah, it's lit up. It's lit up big time up there.
I don't think the Senate's going to pass the legalization of marijuana bill. Yeah, that's the former executive Zappos, Tony Shea, the guy that died in the fire. He died without a will.
Yeah.
And the probate attorneys are already saying it's going to be a long way on settling that estate. But the parents should get most of the money.
Well, down where I'm from, when somebody dies, the family just goes in there and takes what they want. If they ain't got a will, that's tough to whatever, to tit. They go in, they take what they want.
Yeah, here's breaking news. Miley Cyrus says she's having a lot of FaceTime sex amid the pandemic.
FaceTime sex?
You needed to know that. She said, I'm not getting COVID, so she's having a lot of FaceTime sex.
I met her at the rest area right outside of Nashville one time.
Yeah?
Yeah, I run up on her and
did you roll up on her right there?
yeah, she was at the rest area with her tour bus, and I videotaped her tour bus and all. She went in, I talked to her, I walked up, I said, I know who you are, and she said, you do? And I said, yeah. There was a whole bunch of little girls.
I'm not sure when I'm going to be baking, so you did see her. Did you see her herself? She jumped out of a tour bus, stretched her legs or something?
Yeah. She had a big tour bus like George Strait. Billy Ray was hanging there. He didn't get out. He went out.
Cindy said something to you.
Yeah.
She said, hey, too, looking good, Rich. Have a good day, bud.
Thank you. She was in about a $285,000 tour bus.
Wow.
One of them ones like George Strait drives. Rascal Flats. I met Rascal Flats at Cherokee. Big and Rich was at Cherokee. Met them. They shot $50,000 out on the stage for people to grab.
Wow.
Real money. I didn't get none of it because I was all the way up in the top. They shot it out around the front. People was scrambling around to get $50,000 off the ground on the floor. And they do it. They supposedly do it every time they have a show. $50,000.
I like Lady Antebellum, and I like the hell's her name, Carrie Underwood.
Yeah.
I went to her concert in Reno with the boss and Janet and Bobby. She gave a hell of a show. She gave a hell of a show. She kept coming out. She did 4 or 5 songs after it was over. It's a hard candy Christmas. Do, do, do.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of new people on our channels, Christopher, haven't we?
Yeah.
They're still buzzing away on those trees out there. Hear that, Cali?
I got 274 subscribers.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
We'll be rolling along. Doing good. Today's first time Chris' name was always say hi, Rosie. Hey, Emily. Yeah, I call him Christopher. Lady Antebellum, I like song, but not the other. Okay. Do you like barbecue? Just me asked you.
Yeah, I like barbecue.
And we already had the hella. Yeah, Lucky Beans. I don't have the tree. What I was particularly talking about is I got this had this very out of control mulberry tree in the back that was preventing RVs from going back to the little RV park I have in the back there. Now they got stuff so squared away that you could literally run a double stack train through that entrance now. Now you see clear back, you stand on the front, you see way back to the back end of the rancho. So these guys did such a good job, I'm probably going to hire them to, take care of some of the other stuff around here. So I haven't thought about another tree.
Yeah.
Christmas, but they worked hard.
Oh, they worked their little butts off yesterday.
Christopher gave them a couple Pepsis for the 2 guys that were doing the cut them. We gave them some treats and everything, so they were pretty happy about that.
They left the treats so Rosie eat them.
Thanks.
Rosie's like, she's like,
you can't resist throwing me right under that bus there. Yeah.
I ate a pack of them too.
Yeah, best to just give up then, Linda. Let's see, so good, and I think one of the best in Sonoma County. Which one is it? I went to Calibri Grill in town, was real good. Just Me. What was the name of that place you went to? Just Me. Well, which barbecue place are you talking about? Just Me. I don't know which. So good, and I think one of the best in Sonoma County for barbecue. I don't know what the name was. I went to Calibri Grill. You might have grass growing now. Well, I'm still cutting grass out here in December. We haven't quite slid into our rainy season yet. Smokehouse Bistro. Okay, I went to, best place I had was, you ever have burnt ends and brisket and chili, man? That was so good, but they closed the place down in Petaluma.
There was a place, it was called Smoky Bones.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard of it?
Yeah.
And they shut one of them down where I stay.
I like the place in Tennessee where you went to for
JT Hammond.
JT Hammond, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good barbecue.
Now,
ribs.
how big? You got a rack of ribs. How big were those rack?
How long?
Baby back, or what the hell were they? Just regular pork loin?
They was so good they pulled right off the bone. Yeah, they were about like that.
What kind of size did you get with that?
I only got French fries. They wanted to bring me some baked beans and slaw, but
You're not a slaw person?
not a slaw baked beans person.
You're not a baked beans person? Well, how much was that set up for that?
$19.99.
So you judge, yeah, because that would be $29, $30 here in California.
You can drink all the tea you want.
The sweet tea?
Sweet tea, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So that rack of ribs would have fed you, and you could have got baked beans, you could have got slaw.
Yeah. What are burnt ends? They take brisket and they just fire it on a grill till it gets a little char on the end of it. It's really, really tasty. If you're enjoying the chat this morning, guys, thumbs up are most appreciated. If you take a second to hit the thumbs up button, that would be great. Ned says you need to come to New York and check out Tail of the Pup Barbecue near Lake Placid. Yeah, I've been up there, Lake Placid. I've been all the way in New York, Plattsburgh, New York, all through Niagara and Buffalo, Lockport. Check out Tail of the Pup Barbecue. That sounds pretty. Let me see. Let me look up the Tail of the Pup. Raybrook, New York. Let's see that Tail of the Pup. Let's look at this here menu. 1152 State Route 86. Best barbecue in the Adirondacks. Boy, they got cabins and everything there. Look at that. Evergreen cabins. And ice cream. Smokehouse meats. Look at the menu. That looks pretty good. Oh, man, that's small. Let's get to the main event here. Smokehouse ribs. Half a rack is $17.99. Full rack is $21.99. No, this says no baby back ribs here. We only use mouth-watering meatier pork ribs. Barbecue chicken, $15.99.
What you looking at? Sweet Baby Ray?
No, this place up in New York.
Oh, the place
Near
in New
Lake
York.
Placid, New York. It's called Tail of the Pup Barbecue. Chicken and ribs.
Okay.
And I'm just looking at the menu. They got the barbecue chicken, $15.99. Pit smoked and slathered 1/2 barbecue with our famous barbecue sauce. They have the Jamaican jerk available too. Well, that looks all right. That looks pretty good. That looks all right. That looks good. I'll have to get some chores. Okay, Lucky Beans, take care. Thanks for coming in. Have a safe day. Good eating if you can handle the black flies and mosquitoes. Well, I spent 2 weeks in Maine and they tore me up. there. So, yeah, cyanide. Go get yourself tested, honey.
There's JT Hannah's.
Yeah, let me get. Hold on a minute. Let me see that. They down in Tennessee, right?
Mm-hmm.
As I recall, what the hell with Pigeon Forge? Yeah, let me see
Yeah,
this thing.
Cereal.
Yeah, let me see this thing. They give you a loyalty sign-up card too.
Oh yeah, they give you. I've never signed up for one of them. I need to.
You need to if you're gonna
I've
be
been in there over 13 plus times.
I'll download the menu here.
They have appetizers. They have seafood, sweets.
Yeah, they got loaded tater tots.
Gluten free. They have gluten free stuff. Sandwiches, chicken, specialties.
Spinach and artichoke, fried cheese curds, which I never thought I'd see down south before.
Mm-hmm.
Pasta salads. Let's get to the main event here. The burgers, specialties. Hand cut ribeye, $22.99. That's not bad. 12 ounces. Tennessee T-Rex.
I always get the slow cooked Louis ribs. I believe that's
Oh, slow cooked St. Louis ribs.
Yeah.
Fresh pork ribs cooked low and slow with their own unique spice blend, sweet and tangy barbecue sauce, baked beans, and creamy coleslaw. So you tell them you didn't need the baked beans or coleslaw.
Yeah, I don't.
So they brought you fries instead
Extra
of
fries.
that?
Yeah, extra fries.
That's pretty good. Full rack $21.49, half rack $15.99. Maybe they raised prices a little bit since you.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I don't see boiled steak on the menu, right? Yeah, I don't want. Yeah, Mr. Z, no seasoning on the tater tots. Big mistake. Yeah. We went to Carson's Kitchen in Las Vegas, and damn, it's like the chef said, I got to do something crazy with tater tots. No, bro, they're good as they are. They're good to go. And they spice those things up. We're just, I don't know, it was weird.
Bones.
Weird. Make some burgers marinated in Old English malt liquor. I'm not sure if I could tolerate that, Jimmy. That was a cool dining experience, though, mainly because of the ambiance, and that was good. So that looks pretty good. JT Hannah's Kitchen.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty good.
Smoky Bones is another good place.
Where's that at?
They have 66 restaurants all around the world.
Okay, it's
called
like
Smoky Bones.
Dave.
Their headquarters is out of Adventure, Florida. AVNTURA, Florida.
Yeah, they just opened up in Chicago. Rib Feast is back. Look at this.
They have brisket. They have chicken. They have a sampler tray you can get. It's got all kinds of brisket, chicken, ribs, and stuff on it.
Yeah, Smoky Bones. They have the $19.99 Rib Feast.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's cheap.
That is cheap. Menu. Let me see this menu for a minute. They got the wings, and they got the house smoked barbecue, but they don't have any prices on it.
Yeah, they don't have no prices.
You can get a third of a rack, 2/3 of a rack, or full rack. You can have your ribs with brown sugar or Memphis dry rub. See, I like to try brown sugar on the ribs. I'm not much of a rub person.
Yeah, side stuff. They got baked beans.
Yeah.
Barbecue sauce.
He's steady as can be, detailer. Thank you. His last report I got is still holding his own. Let's see. Other than yeah, I loved visiting Chicago. The food was tremendous. Most people have to be vaccinated before this goes away. What are your thoughts? Well, I don't know what to say, Kathleen. I'm going to get my vaccine as soon as possible. So that's going to be my plan. But it's going to be difficult because you may have 40% of the population or more that chooses not to get the vaccine, and it could make it could make this pandemic just linger long enough that the virus mutates again into a form that may not be effective. There's all kinds of twists and turns when it comes to viruses and things. So, I don't know. So that's the way I feel. Hey, Amari, how are you? Well, listen, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. It's getting on noon. I want to thank y'all for chatting with me this morning, and Christopher for coming in this morning. I reckon you'll be going live, so and all that. So thank you. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, it is most appreciated. Here to my wonderful moderators. You are the wheels on this train that allows it to keep propelling forward here. Getting ready to start the 8th year on YouTube here. And I want to personally thank you guys for the wonderful job that you do. Love, love, love my moderators. They don't hit you with a radiator. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Have a great one, everybody. I don't know where Cupcake Zinger is, but God bless you, Cupcake Zinger. Wherever you are, I love you, sweetie. I pray to God you haven't passed on, but, I do hope for the best. So thank you, Cheryl, and everybody else. Cindy, love you, honey doll. My Cindy girl gives me a tickle every time I see her in the chat there. So Cindy talks and Rosie walks all the way to Phoenix, Arizona, baby. Y'all have a good day. Thanks, everybody.
Later.